Hey there, everybody. Happy Tuesday, happy full moon, we're in March. It's all good. I love it. I wanted to start doing these kind of very informative talks with a lot of you and kind of announcing the fact that I'm coming on so you don't miss it. There tends to be, I'm just fixing my camera here, there tends to be some loss in the algorithms, and a lot of people tend to not get to see my lives, and then they're just lost in wherever they go in the whole Facebook world. So I wanted to really just announce when I am doing my lives and giving you guys the opportunity to jump on and, connect with me. Let me see here for a second. I am going to just check that I am on. Got that on there. Here, and okay, so I am on. So I will look and see. Just give me a second. Okay, so I'll put that on. In case anybody has any questions, I will be able to see if they come up on the chat, and be able to answer them live for you. This is going to be potentially the stuff that I would love to be able to do over the next little while. Hi, Shirley. And give you guys the opportunity just to connect and join in the conversation pretty much. So today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about, one of the reasons that potentially you might not be able to lose a little bit of weight. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Wendy. I'm a holistic nutritional consultant. I do live and dry blood analysis, basically working from a functional nutrition perspective. And looking at and coaching many people that have weight issues and, trying to help them get to the other side, helping them get to their goals, no matter what their goals are. I love for people to actually, kind of voice their goals and get into a little bit of reasons why they want to lose weight, because that is a very powerful and potent motivator when it comes to losing weight. But some people still struggle. Some people need that extra helping hand of a booster like the product that I sell. And some people just can't get over that hump, no matter how hard they try and how many different diets or protocols or regimes, or how much they move their bodies, sometimes they're just not able to lose that extra weight. And this is where something like the product that I promote comes in handy. But again, sometimes even that needs a little bit of extra work, because there's a lot of underlying functional nutrition type of issues that could be going on that could be hindering people's ability to lose weight. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about that. Let's see here. I'm just going to kind of flipping back and forth. So, to lose weight, like I said, there's multiple factors. It's not just what we're eating. It's not just how we're moving our bodies. It's not just the mindset or the emotions that go along hand in hand with food. It could be a combination of all of them. It could be one specific thing that we just have overlooked over the little while. And this is how I really help people get to their goals as well, too, is really kind of decipher and figure out what it is that's really kind of hindering them from getting to where they want to be. One of the things I was discussing in my group today, and these are the things that I, go and talk about regularly and post and give people that informative type of things within our private group for the people that are taking the product, is the fact that, there could be that underlying issue of something that's called chromium. So chromium actually can be quite deficient in a lot of people, and chromium actually changes in our, changes our appetite. I'm just reading my notes here. Chromium actually, somebody that's deficient in chromium could have really poor blood glucose control as well too. So no matter how well you're eating, you could still be getting those highs and lows up and down all the time, which is very, very difficult for the pancreas to hang on to and to maintain and try to stay healthy. Years and decades of that blood glucose level going up and down and up and down and up and down, and the pancreas going, I don't know what to do anymore, and just kind of gives up, and then we get those pre-diabetic and diabetic type 2 diabetes diagnosis going forward as well too. So keeping those blood sugar levels as stable as possible is very, very important. When we're deficient in chromium, we can also have lower or worsened levels of bone loss and weak bones as well too. Changes in our weight, low energy levels and fatigue, poor skin health, stunted growth and development, higher risks of high cholesterol and heart complications, low concentrations of and poor memory, delayed time and healing of wounds or recovery from surgery is one of those big ones as well too, almost mirroring a diabetic type picture. Worsening eye health, we always hit that 40-year mark, myself included, where the optometrist goes, you just had a birthday, didn't you? And you need glasses. I could have smacked him, but anyways. And then, some mood changes that can go hand in hand with, that perceived diagnosis of, that shifting blood glucose levels, and then, morphing into pre-diabetes and different things like that. And chromium is so very important, and it's needed for that production of insulin and the regulation of the blood sugars, like I was saying. Chromium tends to be deficient in many people, and when we are really trying to lose weight, this could potentially be the reasoning behind your inability to lose weight. Like I said, there could be a myriad of different issues, but this is just one of them. If you have a tendency to be high in cholesterol in your blood, so you look at your numbers that you get from the doctor, from the blood work that they do, and if your numbers in your bad cholesterol are high, this can be an indicator that you might be low in chromium. If you have high triglycerides as well too, this can be another indicator for deficiency in chromium. If you have an intolerance to alcohol, that we all know those people that can, drink and drink and drink and got no issues, but then, the other person that might have a wine spritzer and they get, flushed, and then they're under the table before anybody knows it. These people, along with maybe some liver issues, could potentially be low in chromium as well too. People have a glucose intolerant too. So again, that's that blood sugar ups and downs and ups and downs. And somebody that might be craving sugars and starches all the time. Could be a few different reasons. But when we put all of these indicators together and we look at it and go, what's going on here? These are all the, check, on top of it. So a chromium deficiency might be one of those issues that is holding you back from getting towards your weight and health goals as a result. Let's see here. So when you go towards supplementation for this, there's a couple of different avenues with regards to it. So if you know for a fact that you are deficient in chromium, you obviously can go, and let me just hold on here and get my papers. You can get in chromium through your diet, and if you know me, you always know that I'm always trying to go towards food first. This is kind of my thing, where you want to look towards your food first as much as possible. But again, this could be an issue with regards to how well you are digesting your foods. And that just dives right down into another corridor of issues that, you know, have to be looked at. And, you know, and that's how my brain works when we start talking about functional nutrition and all the different avenues that we have to go down to figure out that root cause of a lot of things. So anyways, going towards chromium from a food first perspective, which is, like I said, something that I always try to do unless there's some other issues going on. Things like steak. Now I know a lot of people are very anti-red meat right now, and for good reason. But, you know, when we're talking about potentially somebody that's only eating chicken or going towards a vegetarian or a vegan type diet, this is something that you might want to think about in the back of your head. Like, maybe this is what's going on with regards to not being able to lose weight. And, you know, because steak is one of those really high things in chromium. Lamb chops. I know my mother's watching. She loves her lamb chops, so this is a really good thing. Wheat germ is another really good source of chromium, as well as brewer's yeast, pumpkin seeds, which is also a really good thing for men. Men should always have a handful of pumpkin seeds every now and then. Sunflower seeds, eggs, liver, mushrooms, seafood, soybeans, ginger root, ground mustard, chili powder, and black pepper. Oysters are also really, really high in zinc. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. Oh, now I feel bad. Let me see here. Well, I feel really bad. Those are things that are really high in zinc, and we all need zinc as well too. So zinc is very, very important for... Okay, here we go. Zinc is very important for many other metabolism things in our body, including our immune system. So getting back to chromium, when it comes to chromium, again, you really want to avoid your sugars as much as possible. And let's see here, food sources, again, they kind of fall into the same categories, but food sources of chromium include meat and shellfish and clams and brewer's yeast. So I said that earlier with regards to zinc. Whole grain cereals, potato skins, oysters, apples, bananas, and spinach. Fruits and vegetables, again, so people that are really trying to up their fruits and vegetables and being really good about healthy eating, potentially even cutting out the red meats and doing everything that they should be doing, thinking that they're trying to lose weight, potentially are not getting to the results that they want, because fruits and vegetables and dairy actually have low chromium concentrations in it as well. So just taking that into consideration. So this is just something, you know, a kind of a minor, and, you know, one of many components that could be potentially the reason behind somebody that's not being able to lose weight. There, you know, like everybody is very much biochemically an individual. You know, when I have clients, I see them and they are all individuals. I can't just take like one protocol and give it to everybody, because that's not the way it works. Everybody's so different and has so many different issues and so many different environmental and history and the whole thing. And you can't just slot people into categories. But having a low chromium or deficiency in chromium can be very important when you are trying to lose some weight. So, you know, once you try to figure out if you are deficient in chromium, and this is where you would maybe connect with myself or see your own practitioner, supplementing can also be very important with that as well too. So while food is always going to be that first option for a lot of people, understanding that food is not always going to be the highest percentage of nutrients as well too. Our food is extremely depleted in nutrients these days, and while it's really good for maintaining, once we've supplemented and brought in our levels back up to a norm, this is when you get off the supplement, and your foods should be able to maintain those levels within the body. And like I said, with anything with chromium, you really want to avoid all kinds of sugars. And then bringing in that chromium, and you could go anywhere from 120 to 600 mcgs of chromium. And, but again, don't take this as gospel. You talk to your practitioner, you get some answers on your own, and you go from there. But, keep it in mind. And when you are really thinking and wanting to lose some extra weight, this is definitely something to keep in the back of your mind anyways, especially if people have plateaued and don't know why and still are really working very hard and diligently towards their health and weight loss goals. So that, I hope, has given you a bit of information with regards to your health and weight loss journeys. If you are interested in learning more about the product that I am selling, I am more than happy to connect with you. All you have to do is send me a little message in behind the scenes and say, Wendy, I'm kind of interested to learn more about this product that you have, that people are losing 100% of visceral fat, potentially losing 20 pounds in about 8 weeks. I know my mother is watching right now. Big cheer out to my mother, who has actually lost 20 pounds in about a 10 or 12 week period. And she is doing amazing on the product. And I have to give a even bigger shout out the fact that she's 80 years old. She has a little bit of limited mobility. And, she hasn't really changed too much. She's a very healthy eater, but she hasn't changed too much except for the portion sizes of her plates, which is a testament to, the portion sizes that we should be taking in as a result. So, if you want to learn some more about this product, please reach out to me. I am available to give you as much encouragement and support and information about it as you want. It's an all-natural product. It's 3 ingredients. Now it used to be 2 ingredients. And it's changing people's lives. Along with it, they, as well as myself, 2 different things, but the company itself offers meal plans and challenges and exercise routines and mindset and weight loss coaching, as well as myself. For the people that get the product from me, I do one-on-one coaching with them, but I also have a private group where people can access me. I provide meal plans. We troubleshoot. We are a small but mighty community, and you get the access to me and on all the crazy stuff that goes on in my head, and all the knowledge as well too. Sometimes the crazy and the knowledge get a little mixed up, but it's all there. So like I said, reach out. I am here to help, and now I am going to go and finish making supper. So have a wonderful evening, everybody, and I look forward to connecting with you. Next Tuesday, I'm going to be on again. I'm going to be having a different subject, so stay tuned. Put a little notification down below. Like this post if you like it, and let me know, share the love if you think somebody might benefit from this information that I have. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. So have a great Tuesday, everybody. Take care.